Hey y'all, it's Girlfriends Insider and we're back for season 2. It's your girl Amber and today I have two of my closest friends once again, Candace and Haley.
What's up?
Hey.
Okay, how was y'all day?
It was good.
Baby, I slept. I'm catching up on all the sleep I didn't get my first semester.
I slept all day today too. I had a good day. I had a real good
I bet you did.
I had a real good day.
My day was chill. I went to the elementary school today, so
Oh yeah,
that
we
was
had
fun.
We spoke to the kids.
cheering.
They were so
Yes.
sweet.
It's so quiet. The girls, not the boys.
Yeah, the girls. The boys weren't quiet.
What side of town was y'all on?
We was in Harvey.
And they was quiet?
Yes,
The girls were
they
quiet,
were
the boys, they were
angels. They were
rowdy.
so sweet. I love speaking to them. They were like asking us questions. It was like, how much does college cost? They thought college was $200.
Oh,
I was
Baby.
like, girl, if it was $200,
Everybody would be going.
Everybody would be going, literally.
maybe I'd be at the college I thought I wanted to go to.
Girl, I would be at Harvard if college was $200.
Was Harvard going to let me in?
That's cool.
You know they always trying to let black people in. Got to keep those demographics up.
What's that called? What's the affirmative action? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, for the black people.
For the black people. Okay, y'all, let's get into some hot topics. Did y'all see P. Diddy birthday party?
I wish I was invited.
It looked nice.
I wasn't feeling Beyonce's outfit.
Oh.
I like Kim Kardashian's outfit. She looked really, really
She
pretty.
did look really, really
I said,
pretty.
okay, for the
Pause.
natural glam.
And you know, I'm a Beyonce
I
stan.
enjoyed Beyonce's outfit.
No, her makeup, I didn't like any.
Let,
I don't
mean,
want
I
no
didn't really-
beehive to attack
I
me.
saw
But,
it, but it was like,
let me go take a
I'm not
glimpse
like
back.
a huge fan. Like, I like
or
Beyonce,
I think
but-
maybe it was the picture she posted.
Was she
I
the one
just-
with the mask? I was just like,
No, it wasn't a mask. It was like a
Here you
black
go.
dress.
oh. I would be expecting more. Okay?
But it's really the hair doesn't go with the dress.
Yeah, that is true.
The hair doesn't go with the dress. That's
Like,
what
it was
is.
good. Like, it's Beyonce. She's beautiful. But
Right.
I'm expecting more because you're Beyonce.
It's like Sasha Fierce 08. Like,
That's okay. That ain't no problem.
It would have been cute with, like, a ponytail
yes,
or a braid.
a ponytail.
You know
Because
what?
I feel like the hair is distracting
high
from
ponytail?
the...
a
Yeah.
high ponytail.
I feel that.
But the
I-
the hair, I just
'Cause,
wasn't
like, it's
feeling
distracting
that.
It was
from
big
that.
hair and then like a
Yeah,
dress
it
that
was
was
a
doing
dress
too
that
much.
had a lot
She
going
should have
on.
had a simple style. I
Kim
understand.
Kardashian looked great.
She
Kim did look good. They talking about Beyonce was avoiding her the whole night.
They talking about it's okay.
You still look good even though Beyonce.
Even though Beyonce has been avoiding you all night.
Don't let that.
Don't let that ruin your self-esteem.
It's okay.
It is okay. I mean,
I seen Jay-Z snatch that man's phone.
yes. And then Beyonce gave him a little pat on the shoulder like, it's
You
okay.
heard the song.
It's
A
okay.
non-disclosure if you come to party with the queen, baby. No videos, no pictures. None of that. I'm
Like-
trying to figure out who got to take the video, though.
Right. And he didn't see
They had
that.
to be real slick. Like, they was downhill with it. You know how you be trying to act like you taking something to
be like,
yourself, but you really real slick.
I don't know. Jay-Z was so quick with it.
He
too.
was
He was
like-
like, I would have been so embarrassed. I would have been like,
I would have left. Like,
I would have left.
I would have
I
left.
would be like, I get the message. I'm like,
Me
Like,
too.
Jay-
I am head out now.
I just made Jay-Z mad.
Like, yikes. First of all, another picture of him and Kanye, and Jay-Z was like, this why I should have asked who I was going to
But it was the video. They was talking. They was chopping it up. They seemed cool.
I feel like Jay-Z is cordial.
I feel like
he'll
he's
always be cordial and be like, because they were friends at a point in time. Like,
That's
Beyonce
friends.
doesn't really have to talk to, like, Kim because they weren't really friends. Like,
Really, they weren't
They-
at all.
they were just cool because their husbands were close, but she doesn't have to talk to him.
Beyonce gave Kim Kardashian's baby shower giveaway.
She gave it away? Are you serious?
You ain't hear that part?
No.
She gave the gift away. Like, Kim gave her a gift, and then Beyonce gave it away. Beyonce wanted no part. Like, she really
Who did
does.
she give it away to?
I think she gave it to, like, a charity or something. Like, she gave but she ain't want it. She ain't want nothing to do with Kim. You seen that little meme? And she was like, well, it wasn't them. They was like, hi, Beyonce, it's Kim. She was like, Kim Kardashian? She was like, how you get my number? You know, Kanye gave it to me. She was like, hold on 1 minute. Jay.
I saw that video. I feel like
Who gave?
in the beginning, Kim was trying to really be friends with Beyonce and force it, but they're just two different people. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Beyonce is more low key, is not really in like the prime, like even just when she's just performing. But Kim, like, she has a whole show about her life.
Girl, the whole internet know about her life.
Yeah,
The Insta story.
Yeah, I feel like Beyonce's more of a private person, and she has friends that respect that. Like Kelly Rowland, she respects that. Michelle, they respect that. Like if somebody asks them a question, they be like, they start laughing. Like I don't know, girl. Like they have, like I feel like she was friends with
Michelle is
Kim.
hilarious.
Everybody know.
They asked, "Did you hear the album?" She talking about.
She's talking about, I don't know.
Talking about, but this just dresses by.
Okay, speaking of dresses and outfits, what do y'all think about Lizzo going to the Lakers game like that?
My mama said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about somebody, don't say it at all.
Wait, I think the problem is that, well, first of all, the dress was ugly. Like, it could have been bought, like, somewhere else. But it's the fact she wore it to the basketball game. And the basketball game just has, like, little kids there. So, like, nobody wants, like, it doesn't matter what body type it is. It's just it wasn't appropriate for that event. And then I saw people on Twitter trying to compare like Nicki Minaj and like Rihanna and Halle Berry wearing like these outfits to Lizzo, but like they wore it to award shows where there weren't children there. She wore it to a basketball game, and it wasn't even cute. Like she didn't even style it cute. Like she just wore the shirt.
It looked like she got a big T-shirt from the beauty supply.
Cut it out.
Cut a hole in it, but left a line in the middle.
Literally.
And was the DIY.
But I don't feel like it was. Everybody kept saying it's body shame. It's not body shame. I don't care if you were as skinny as a toothpick. Don't wear your butt out nowhere. That's not cute.
It wasn't cute at all.
The seats. She even by like the seats, like you sat your bare behind.
Like
That's
Even in your underwear. All your natural juices and stuff is on that chair. You don't know who been in that chair. And then somebody else got to come after you and sit in that chair.
I just want to know who her stylist was, because that was a poor choice.
They hate her.
She
they
needs to
do
stop
hate
paying
her.
She been
them.
acting a fool ever since, though.
She has. She's very corny. She's very corny to
They
me.
say she probably think any attention is good attention, but baby, you don't want this attention.
No.
When y'all see when she tried to climb up on that table and that table broke, this is recent. Like, it happened like yesterday. Just
She
acting
climbed
a
on the
fool.
table and
Girl,
it broke?
she ran up on that table and that table said, "Oh no," and it broke down.
I think Lizzo is great because there are a lot of plus size women that like they get ignored and like people don't appreciate them. Like I feel like she's been a great
You don't see
representation.
Adele acting a fool.
Yeah, like I feel like you don't see other people who are a good representation for plus size women and like people you can relate to that you see in the media that look like you. She's a black woman. I feel like it's great that she's in the music industry. Like people can look to her, little girls who are plus size or the same size as her, they can look to her and be like, it's somebody who looks like me. But she takes it too far and she starts being corny.
I just feel like there's a time and a place for everything.
It is.
I feel like what Candace said is real internet. Like, you could tell she's not being genuine. And it's just kind of like, people aren't going to like you because you're not genuine at all.
Clout is a dangerous drug.
Yeah, she does a lot of stuff for clout. Like, I was looking through her Instagram and, like, all her pictures are, like, so corny.
I ain't even look on that, child.
I'm not going to.
But, like, when she was in Vogue, she looked amazing. Like, whoever styled her for that, they did a good job.
Like the little purse, like I get the little play.
Yeah,
thing.
that was good.
That was cute. The little purse, you know, trying to show that you big. Okay, that's cute. That was a nice way. Then you start acting a fool. Ever since I was like, baby, tone it down. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Just too much. Okay, aside from Lizzo acting a fool and being crazy at the Lakers game, how was the first semester of college?
What
Great.
Marvin Sapp say, never would have made it. God, thank you for Jesus.
Yes.
He's good, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But God.
But God. Won't he do it? Won't he will?
The first semester was great.
Tell us about it, Miss Spellman
But
Knight.
God, got her sweater on.
Yes, of course, because I always got to rep. You know, first semester had its highs, it had its lows, but I had a great time. And I feel like first semester shaped me for the next 3.5 years. I think it shaped me as a person. I feel like it broke me down in the beginning to build me back up into like a better person, someone that's chilled out, not as hyper, not as crazy. I'm a little more chilled, a little bit more mature.
Okay. What about you?
Come back to me. I'm trying to figure out the words.
Oh my God. I feel like first semester was very interesting for me. I feel like I learned a lot about myself. Like I appreciate the HBCU experience. I'm just not very big on my school's experience. I feel, you know how like when you walk on a campus, you know, like I belong here. Like this, I don't get that feeling. But I also feel like I've learned a lot. Like I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned not to waste time, to be strategic about things. Like just don't be joining organizations to put it on your resume. Don't waste your time. Like if you're gonna join an organization, make sure it has something to do with your major or like what you're really passionate about. Like just don't waste time. And I've also met some really genuine people that I love with all my heart. They all from Chicago, of course, because I can't, with the exception of Jamari from South Carolina. But other than that, I can't hang out with people that's not sometimes not from Chicago. I love meeting new people, but they just so sensitive.
They are. They're
So
really
sensitive.
sensitive.
Friends wise, y'all know how I am with people. It take me a minute, baby. I'm analyzing you because I don't want just anybody in my space. So it took me a minute to like find my people. I had one friend, but we knew each other in high school. So me and my dog just got closer. From Chicago, of course. The out of state experience came to me because I stayed to school in Chicago, and I was not expecting that. I did not appreciate it because people that are not from Chicago are sensitive. Maybe they're weird. They a lot of things, to say the least. School wise, I learned a lot. I learned that I'm stronger than what I am, but also don't push myself to that limit. I'm little miss do too much when it comes to schoolwork. I'm gonna tone it back. What else did I learn? I also learned that it's a space for growth at my school. So I feel like me staying in Chicago was the best thing for me because we always talk about like what's not in Chicago, which is a lot of resources here. But like even for the space of Black people, the only way it's going to progress and be better if somebody's there to actually put the progress in motion. And I feel like that's what I'm going to do and what I should be doing, what I was meant to do. Because literally everything like fell down to me going to UIC, even though I tried so hard to not go to that school. But yeah, I mess with it. You know, I'm finding new people. I'm clicking with people, you know. Most of my friends are seniors and juniors. I will be so heartbroken when they go. But like being with people who has been through like the whole experience has taught me a lot. Yeah.
Oh my God. Y'all know what I realized about Black people in college? We're big social climbers. We're big social climbers. I don't know. I feel like we're big. I feel like a lot of young Black people are big social climbers to an extent that it's unhealthy.
And we fight each other.
Yeah, we fight each other. Like it's unhealthy.
Like it's only one room. It's only one spot for one of us. So I'm gonna fight you so I can be that one in that chair. I've learned that all skin folk is not kinfolk.
That is
like,
very
especially
true.
being like you think at a PWI, we in this white space. So when I see another Black person, I'm finna be like, they turn and be like, girl, and go sit over there with Becky and Sam and Isabel. And I was just like, oh, okay. But I learned that a lot of Black people aren't in tune with their self, don't know too much about Black history, or have just been raised around white people for most of their life. So they feel weird being around other Black people, which is surprising to me. I've seen Black people pledge organizations that are not like the Divine Nine. That was surprising because not you pledging a white frat. That's that.
Baby,
Yeah.
a
white frat. I was just like, oh. And you know them white frats be having like histories with like slavery and racism. I was just like, oh, okay, go off then.
I don't know. I feel like for my personal experience, I have been an outsider looking in at social climbers. But for me, sometimes I love my school. Sometimes I don't like my school. I feel like everybody has a relationship with their school. Like I've experienced healthy people who just like want to genuinely help me and help me get to the next level, mentor me, like show me the ropes of how to navigate. But then I've also seen people who are willing to do anything to get to the next level, and they care so much about what people think about them. I have to please this person because I want to be a part of this club, and I have to please that person because I want to be a part of that club. And if I don't look this way and I don't do it, then I'm not going to be a part of that club. And like, to me, it's like, who cares? I feel like it's about talent. If you have the talent to be a part of something, I feel like you should be a part of it. Then why does anything other aspect of it matter?
The talent and the drive.
Yeah.
Somebody who's willing to put in the work. Everything should be done based off like your pure desire to do it, not so you can impress the next person. You should be doing something because you actually love to do it and not so you can brag about it type of thing. Like, the praise gonna come later. But if you actually doing it for the right reasons, then you should be straight. I don't like nobody that's doing anything to be like superficial or to be seen as top dog because you like being number one type thing. Everything should be genuine.
Can we get into boys, guys? I'm sorry.
Here
Real quick
we
from
go.
the deep.
Oh, baby.
Child, I ain't had no boy talking to this semester.
I went into college with a boyfriend for the semester, and I walked out without one.
Didn't I say it?
Ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem, though. God bless his heart. But I feel like, okay, to be completely transparent, I don't think anyone should go into college in a relationship.
Say it again.
No one should go into one, or you should not have a long distance relationship. I mean, if you have one, God bless your heart and you do what you got to do. But me personally, I cannot do it because it's like, it's so many. This is a time of your life where you should have your roster.
Okay, so
I think it depends on the person. I feel like freshman year, you really shouldn't be in a relationship. I feel like that's the year to focus on growth and to focus on yourself. But I do have friends that are in relationships and it's healthy and they got into it either before they got to school or when they got to school, like the first couple weeks. Personally, I don't think that that's a smart idea. I feel like you should at least wait first semester. At least first semester because you're adjusting to being by yourself for the first time in your whole entire life. Now, personally, for me, I've recognized that you should always want the boy to pursue you and not the other way around. Because from personal experience, from personal experience first semester, I've seen that, like, the boys that I've tried to pursue, it just didn't go through. Like, it didn't work out because I was putting in more effort to get to know them than vice versa. But personally speaking, as of now, I see that when a guy truly likes you or truly wants to get to know you, it's a different feeling and you feel like you're not putting in as work. Not meaning that you shouldn't put in any work. You should still put in work.
Correct.
But it's nice to know that someone wants you, essentially. Because men were created to hunt. They were created to pursue. And if a man's not pursuing you, that's a problem.
What does the Bible say? He who finds a wife.
Yes, not the opposite way.
Yes.
So, like, Spelman and like the whole AUC in general can be daunting at times because there's a lot of girls in ratio to a lot of boys. And I see that a lot of upperclassmen like a lot of lowerclassmen. Now, I can't really attest to that, but from my experience right now with being pursued by someone, it does feel great. So boys are boys.
Okay, you getting pursued, girl. I need that energy in my life because I just stay away from athletes, guys. Stay away.
It ain't nothing wrong with.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Be very,
be very
observant.
cautious and observant because sometimes they can get beside themselves.
Now,
I do recommend having a lot of guy friends because, like, I've recognized coming from Chicago, people are a little bit more sensitive, and that's something that needs to be worked on. But I do have a lot of, like, guy friends, and when you really observe and analyze how they treat these girls, you know how to move different with boys. Like, you're able to catch the signs. And especially if you don't have a father figure in life, or even if you do, you want people or guys that can, like, genuinely look out for you. So that is one thing, but... Child, boys.
Yeah, I love my guy friends. Drake, Cal, and Jamari. I love them with all my heart. They always look out for me, Jaden and Dage. Like, nobody, they're always protecting us. Like, nobody can bother us if we with them. Like, that's, like, guy friends are the best. Genuine guy friends who don't try to talk to you and they just genuinely want to be your friend. Like,
or
I appreciate
want you
them.
to help them put on with your friends. Because, like, I had a situation where I had a guy friend, and originally we were really close, but he wanted me to help him put on with my friend. And after they got together, it was just like, bye. So it's like, genuine people are hard to find, but when you find them, they're great people.
Dating, I like quality. So I know how I want to be treated. I know how I want to be approached. A lot of guys don't understand the concept of courtship, and I refuse to settle for anything less. Now, when it comes to rosters, unfortunately, we getting grown. And so usually people, this is the time to date for marriage and everything. Not saying when you start dating somebody, just solely date them. Like, date a few other people, too, but be transparent, like you ain't the only person that I'm talking to. And then once you grow with that one person, then y'all move from that. Cool, right? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of goofies in this world.
It is. It is a lot
It
of
is a lot of
goofies, and I can
goofies.
attest to
Or
the
it's
biggest goofy I met this semester.
Or there's a lot of boys that want you to be their Michelle Obama.
Yes, you want me to be
I
Michelle
be called
Obama,
Michelle Obama, but you they on the corner. I don't understand.
You want me to be Michelle Obama, but you don't know the difference between no and no. KNOW and NO. But you want me to be
It's
Michelle
so
Obama.
funny.
Boy, bye.
Like, you like me for my worth ethic, but you have none.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I've been cool with being alone, because being alone and being lonely is two different things. And I feel like when you're alone, you learn a lot about yourself, which I have this semester. Of course, I give people a week. You know, within a week, if you're going to continue to talk to somebody, if you like them to pursue it. People don't make it past a week with me because they don't be on nothing. People don't understand the difference between liking you and being infatuated with you. You don't know me to like me. You think I'm cute.
Exactly.
So that's why you want to talk to
You are
me.
infatuated with me. I feel like this semester I've learned that I need to be alone. I want to be next semester. I think I need to be alone
You definitely
because
need
I
to
was
be
in.
alone.
Okay, I mean, to be transparent, I'm an honest person. In my relationship, I feel like I was so head over heels. I was in the group chat like, guys, I met this.
What's the word? The phrase?
what phrase?
Serial monogamous, ma'am.
It's okay.
She's a hopeless romantic, but that's
I
fine.
am a hopeless romantic, and I'm like, I met this guy, and he has these beautiful flowers, and like he's asking to be his girlfriend. He got this whole little like cake or whatever.
Now we getting married.
and now we're getting like he's so great, and it turns out like he just wasn't mature enough to deal with the real relationship, what it really requires. Like, you know, dudes, they just be talking like, oh, we're gonna make this long distance relationship work and it's gonna happen. But when problems start to happen, you like, I'm not happy, so I'm just gonna leave and I don't want to be bothered. And
I
it's
don't
just like,
think people understand, like, in a relationship is hard, period. But a long distance relationship takes even more work. And so if you can't get the basic relationship down, how you think we finna do this from a long distance? If you don't know how to communicate, you have to know how to communicate, period, in a long distance relationship, because you can't see them
exactly
all the time. You gonna see them every blue moon. It's basically a pen pal. Y'all better learn how to talk.
And you shouldn't be in a long distance relationship if you can't afford one. That's another one.
You shouldn't be in a relationship, hear me, if you can't afford one on both sides.
Okay, a long distance. If we can't afford to go half and half on a plane ticket, a train ticket, a bus ticket, some type
On
of form
both
of
sides.
transportation on both sides.
If she
then-
or he cannot afford it, don't do it.
What?
Baby,
Then you
get the
shouldn't.
coins up.
Or I also feel like you should be friends with the person you want to get into a relationship with.
Thank you.
Because I've seen that when you're friends with them first, you're able to see habits that you don't like, and you're able to see what you will deal with and what you won't deal with. And I feel like that's what messes a lot of people up. Like, they just want to get into the relationship, but you have to be friends with that person to know your habits. Because 9 times out of 10, if you were friends with that person before you got into the relationship, you wouldn't be in that relationship with them because you would have seen already.
That's the infatuation piece. Do not
That
come to me
is.
the first 2 days of us talking about you gonna be mad. Because, first of all,
That scares me. Like, ooh, like, ooh, what? Child, the whole you gonna be my wife, and I'm like, hold on. Can you get to know my favorite color? Can I know your
do you
mom's
know my
name?
do you know my last name?
No, for real.
Tell me what my middle name is. But I'm not in anything now.
I just
I
go to
was-
school.
I've been going to
just-
school. I've been going to school now. Plenty of people, not saying nobody has showed interest, but they be acting a fool on this here cellular device right here. And I just don't understand why. Because all boys do is talk. And the thing is, I'm very honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, beat around the bush with you. So when I tell you, no, you not. You just talking. No, I'm for real. No, you not.
No, you're not. I
No,
think
you're not.
I've met one guy. He is interesting person, but he is a person of his word. I can't say that.
I mean, I had my fair share. I haven't say I haven't experienced anything. I do like some things just didn't work because they was there for that season. That was it, and it taught me something about myself. Now, since I have seen how I should be treated, I felt it, I seen it, I experienced it. I will not settle for anything less. I feel like within a week, you should be trying to take me out on a date, and you should plan a date. Because then I'm like, I'm gonna take you out and be like, what you want to do?
I hate that. What you mean? What I want to do?
Sir, I like a man with some intention.
Especially when you gon' bring somebody all the way out somewhere and you don't got no plans of what we gonna do. We gonna sit here and look at each other.
And twiddle our fingers.
Like, what we gonna do?
Please, in the first week of talking, you should be having a date plan. Man, plan your dates out.
The first, I say 72 hours.
You should already have, but you should be telling me like, yeah, I'm finna take you out. Okay, what we doing?
Exactly.
What time? I should just be getting dressed.
Y'all know what I don't like? Okay, y'all, I'm sick of boys being like, but God, and just I'm a man of God and I'm a prayer.
Yo,
but you is so
deceitful.
But you a man of God.
You better leave
What?
God about this. You ain't got a relationship with that man for real.
You
got
need to
Bible
wait.
verses all in your bio.
You got a Bible verse
recite
tatted on you.
Can't even recite the scripture.
You got the prayer book on your desk in your room,
But
you
lustful.
just lustful and you be
Lustful.
lying.
Boys be putting up these personas. Like, I'm not even gonna
And
lie
I
to
see
you.
right
Morehouse
through it.
boys. Oh, I'm a man of Morehouse. Morehouse 23, Morehouse 22. First of all, stop lying. Because you're not a man of Morehouse like that. And you're not a man of God. You just be putting up a front.
You do.
And there'll be like,
I am not your Instagram
boys in
profile.
college will go for the most gullible, ditzy girls
Yes,
that they
so
can just
gullible.
pull anything on. And it took me going to college and me and like one of my friends who's from Chicago to realize, and like our friend to tell us like, boys can't pull nothing on girls that know their worth or know who they are. They'll go for the ones that they say, oh, we go for the hard to get ones because we like a challenge.
No, they don't.
You
No,
don't.
you
No,
don't.
you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Because
And
then
you
when I
don't.
question you and challenge you, oh, I'm doing too much. Well, let me
I'm
be
too
listening.
aggressive.
It's always I'm doing
too
too much. I'm
aggressive.
too aggressive.
I'm too
You in one of
aggressive.
your moods today. Like I don't need all that. And then what I've learned from college is that it's so many girls that ain't never experienced nothing. Like every girl from
The
Chicago
bar
girls,
is
we
in
know
hell.
the bar is in hell.
The bar is
What's
so
lower than
low.
hell?
And the thing is that
He
I
held
see
my door.
with one of my friends, I see that she likes the bar in hell. And I see that. And I'm just like, that's not good. And she likes to be enabled. Like if the boy, like, okay, the bar was set in hell and this boy she talking to raised it to earth. And it's like
Ground level.
It's so amazing. And I'm just like, sis, no, X, Y, and Z. And she'll get upset. And it's just kind of like, some people like to be enabled. And that's one thing that I've learned this semester is don't get into your friends or other people's relationship. You could tell
Please
them once,
don't.
and if they decide not to see it, then you just back out. Because I've been in situations that I've been a genuine friend trying to help someone, and
It makes y'all relationship worse.
it makes your relationship
It
worse,
does.
and especially if you're close to the girl and the boy, it makes both relationships worse. But I also see that people are only going to want to get out of toxic relationships themselves. So you
That
say
is
it once,
true.
say what you peep. Also say it in a nice way, because sometimes how people receive it is different. But you say it once and then you back out. 'Cause
Man, my friends know. I listen. Just listen to them. Some people just want to be heard. Girl, I'ma listen.
Girl.
Okay.
Okay.
But if you doing something completely outrageous, I'm gonna say my little 2-piece.
a little 2-piece, my 2 minutes.
But you can take it, or you can leave it. I ain't tripping, cause look, I ain't in it at the end of the day, baby. I'm cooling.
But I have seen the Barbie in hell. I have seen them apply.
That's all I see.
Yeah, I have seen them apply dudes for taking them on a date to the movies. The movies.
First of all, hear me clearly. The first date should not be to the movies because you're trying to get to know the person. You should be talking. You cannot
Hey.
talk in the movies.
Hey.
I feel
A
like
few of my first dates have been to the movies.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But it's because
We've all
I
been
get
there.
so nervous on dates with a guy that I'm just like
You have to break out of it.
But I be like, I don't want
I
to.
feel like it
I'm gonna
should
talk to
be-
you like the third date if this go good.
Oh, the third date.
because I be so nervous.
But that's how I feel with like
That's
FaceTime.
how you get trapped.
No, FaceTime.
Actually, I need to FaceTime somebody within
Nah.
2 days.
No. See, I said go on a date, go on like a, you don't even have, it doesn't have to be at nighttime, but like a lunch date, you guys go out to eat
Cute.
and stuff like that. But I'm a texter, I don't like being on FaceTime. And I think that's one of like the downfalls, I guess, especially if you're dating someone in college and they don't live in the same city as you. Because usually breaks are like a month or 3 months. And it's like, the most amount of communication you could do is over text. That's why I'm saying a lot of college relationships are long distance relationships.
Yes.
Because you meet them in college, but like they don't live here. They might live in Atlanta or LA or somewhere. So it's like,
You got your campus
Baby,
boo
let me-
and your at home boo.
I have neither.
No.
No.
I have
Don't
some.
listen to this.
A girl.
because that will get you set up.
That's gonna get you set up.
And that's going to get your
It does.
Because
feelings
then
hurt.
you're gonna end up like how Miley Cyrus was over Jake and you ain't seen that
Yeah, I ain't
episode?
Because
Yeah.
usually if you're the college boo, you haven't known that person as long as the at-home boo.
That is
So
true.
you're kind of like the side chick. And the thing is that
Oh.
you don't want to feel like that. Because the at-home boo is always going to have leverage over the college boo, especially if you're a freshman. Because you've known this boy for like 3-4 months. The at-home boo probably have known him for 3-4 years.
That is true. But I feel like everybody in college is going to be a side chick at some point.
I refuse.
People have been
Speak
side
for
chicks
yourself.
and they did not know.
I refuse.
You telling me people have been side chicks and they don't know?
Mine is
I
that
promise you could probably
always-
go to your grade. You could probably
I've been somewhat of a side chick, and that was my sophomore year of high school, and baby, it ain't never happened again. At least,
like
unless they
if you
boys
have
ain't
guy
slick.
friends, you would know. You
your
would know.
guy
You would
friends
have
will
to have.
tell
You
But
can't do
I
that in
feel like-
Chicago. Chicago, you gonna know. 'cause
Chicago too small.
Everybody
But
knows
that,
each other.
you see, you would definitely know. But the thing is that's why you have friends that are Wendy Williams, so they're able to find out the information for you. So
but
you
I
don't
don't
have to
see
be
myself
goofy.
dating nobody at UIC. So
I don't see myself dating nobody at Hampton because when I've tried, I just have not had good experiences with it. Like, I got one dude, he worried about, like how you date other people. Like, I'm not just talking to you right now because I'm not your girlfriend. So don't call me asking me about who else I'm talking to. If you
And
saw
just
me with
remember,
him, you saw me with him.
if
Worry
you
about
have
you.
not formally asked me, will you be my girlfriend? Therefore, I am single. Therefore, I do as I please and I move accordingly. I do not do the situationships. Say that for your mama.
Literally.
I don't do playing games. I feel like you just gotta
Exactly.
be like. I feel like we're too old for us not to be honest. Like there was one boy, and I was just like, he was just so childish and immature, and I don't have patience for that because it's just kind of like we're too old for that. We're too grown for that. So you have to recognize the place that you're in and the place that the person you're trying to pursue is in. Because if you don't recognize that and you're trying to push something that's not supposed to be meant to be, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. And it's just kind of like, that's the hard reality of just dating in general.
Let's talk about roommates. aside
Oh
from
my God,
dating.
yes. Ugh. I just text my roommate. Let me show you. My roommate is so pretty. She literally, I was driving and she's sent me something and it was like, I'm on my way. And it was like her from her house because she lives in Atlanta. I love my roommate so much. I know. But that's literally like in the beginning, let me tell you, it was a little rocky because it was like she was adjusting because she is an only child. No offense. She is an only child. So it's just kind of like the adjusting, like in college, you realize that how people adjust is different and how people handle stress is different. So I was calling my mom in October and I was like, I don't know, we might just be roommates for this year. And then somehow, like, I feel like communication is key. So like we talked it out and I was just like, what's wrong? And she was able to communicate. And now that's literally like my best friend. Like we're gonna be like Sex in the City. Like we're gonna live together. Like her name is Brooklyn. I hope she watches this, but I love you.
I love my roommate. I love me some Dejanay. Her real name is Deja, but we call her Dejanay. I love me some Dejanay. We have fun together. We chop it up. We have girl talk. We go out together. We go to our big house together. I love her. Like, she gives me a good balance because I'm not a person that likes to go out. So she'll like get me to go out and stuff. Be like, come on, go out. Like, go have fun. Don't be in the room all the time. Like, I love her to pieces.
I also just attest that you don't have to be best friends with your roommates.
That is true. You
I've
don't
had
have to
friends
be.
that like they're really good roommates, but they're not meant to be best friends. So you don't have to be best friends. You don't have to be friends. It just works out that my roommate is my best friend, and Amber's roommate and her are friends. Now, some people aren't fortunate and privileged to have that opportunity, so we're going to pass it on to Candace because we know you have a story.
Right.
So just go ahead.
Tell your story.
Tell us about your roommate.
But God.
Who is a sophomore that sent you a long email.
Yeah, she brought you through. God brought you through this.
First of all, I would just like to say it's my fault because me and my friend Maddie, that's my girl. Like, that's my road dog, partner in crime. So we found out that we was both going to UIC in July, but it didn't click. Like, let's request to be roommates together, right? So I put it on myself that I'm in this situation. Me not thinking smart. Bless that baby heart. She's troubled.
Trouble.
I mean, like, trouble for real. Like, I mean, like, mental issues. Like, she need a counselor. All types of things.
We gonna pray for her.
We gonna pray for her. That's all you can do. You pray for your enemies in life.
Yes, you surely do.
She has tried me. And I would just like to say I am the person to be tried. But you know what? She has taught me to be more mature. I am no longer a hothead. I am more calm, baby. I think I got the most patience in the world right about now. Because she has put me through trials and tribulations. If she would have called me last year, we would have been fighting. I promise.
You know that girl wasn't gonna hit you back. That would have been.
I would have went to jail.
You know that baby was not gonna hit you back.
Yeah. So first of all, she's a sophomore. So they put me in a room with her because next semester I will be a sophomore. And so she was transferring in. We both like first time being on UIC campus. Like, okay, cool. But that's the only thing that we had in common. She's dirty. I'm very clean.
She's dirty or clean.
And you would think people would be embarrassed about being dirty. Like, I would be ashamed if somebody called me doing stuff dirty, but she's just dirty and don't give a care about it. She dirty. I had people over. I tell her if she want to clean up her space real quick, she keep it dirty. The child, she doesn't bathe often.
Hold on. Now she don't take a shower.
She uses Old Spice to cover up her funk and this other little perfume. It's just
Old Spice. Old Spice what my daddy used.
It's a male perfume.
Stop.
It's serious.
Not Old Spice. Stop it.
She reminds me of hot dogs and wet quarters.
First of all, this girl doesn't speak. That's the thing. She
doesn't talk.
She doesn't speak.
She's very passive aggressive, and for me to be a person that likes to take on conflict head on, she just makes it so difficult. Because when I ask her, "Is there an issue?" she goes blank, like she stares into the wall, and like she's unresponsive. Like I be wanting to call some help because I don't be knowing what be going on.
Maybe you just, I don't know, just pray for her.
I scared her once, and she was writing notes to me, y'all. Like
she wrote a note to you?
She was writing notes.
She wrote notes and put it on the door.
She was writing notes and put it up like she was not, like she couldn't communicate, like she was just scared to speak.
Why can't she talk?
I don't know why she was scared to vocalize. Like I think she need to see a therapist.
She should. Maybe she should see a speech therapist if
The
she
thing
can't talk.
is, her people got money. They got a nice coin. Her daddy work at the school. That's another thing too. I'm a fool, as y'all can see. She ain't got friends, but somehow she found somebody to cheat on her boyfriend in. Somehow she found a way to have a boyfriend. And then she found somebody to cheat on her boyfriend when he lived on the floor. So she got caught cheating one day, y'all. And at first I didn't know what was going on because she a gamer and she just be real worked up over the game. So she threw the remote and I got my earphones in. I'm doing my homework. But something told me, girl, take your earphone out. And so me just being nosy, I'm peeping to see. So I hear on the phone talking about, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do this. And then the boy she was cheating on her boyfriend with came to the door. She said something. But the thing is, I was going to tell. I don't condone cheating. And I don't like her. So I was going to snitch on her anyways. I was going to write a note to him and put on his bag. She cheated on you.
Oh my God. Candace.
Knock on door 610 to see what's up. But anyway, she got caught and y'all, she was crying. And I tried to hold it in. And I started like dying laughing. Like I hollered. I made eye contact with her. And I was like, that's what you get. And I was just in that room laughing. I feel like God gave me that laugh because I needed a laugh. Like,
bro, there's something wrong with you.
Wrong with you.
But it's something wrong with her.
It is
like,
something wrong with her.
She be in a room crying like every day, like over little stuff.
What's she crying over?
Okay, so
God
she is
good.
the Caucasian persuasion. What's the little thing? She's white, and so she one of them white people that really be like, I hate my mom type things. Like the stuff you see on TV, baby, it's true. Like I felt like I was living a Disney Channel movie or something. Baby, and she be messing with them spirits. And
you can't be. I don't mess with nobody that mess with spirits.
I wasn't with. So I called my auntie. She a minister. I said I need some blessed oil. When I tell you I was in there playing,
there's something wrong with her.
I was in there putting the blessed oil on the door.
Not the door. The door.
My pillow, my refrigerator, because she wasn't gonna get me. Because I heard her. I really be listening to her when she be talking.
Because she barely talks. So when you do that,
so when I hear her talk, you gotta listen. So she was on the phone and she was looking for a Ouija board. Then I heard her say,
"A Ouija board?
Yes, girl.
Ouija board. No. You need 3 bottles of blessed oil.
Oh, baby, I keep that thing on me. The blessed oil stay with me.
Did you put it on her bed? She needs some too.
I just pray for her. I didn't want to know if she was gonna melt or something. She a witch. I don't know. She got a friend that's a witch. What? Yes. And so she was like, "Yeah, I wish bad on people sometimes, baby." I was in there praying down. You ain't finna wish bad on me. Like, she was really trying it. And then she just weird, y'all. Like, she was on the phone with her boyfriend. Like, she real smart, but she, like, weird as hell at the same time. And so she was talking about, like, the Aztec people and how when one of, like, the empires died, people, like, sacrificed themselves to be buried with him. And so then she continues to say, you know what? People just don't sacrifice themselves like they used to do. She talking about, I'm going to start a cult, and when I die, I'm going to have people die with me so they can be buried with me. I said... I think it's time for me to head out, right? Because at first, I felt like she was trying to run me out the room. So me being petty, I was trying to run her out the room. But guess what? What Offset say? You won.
You won.
You won.
You won.
Look, you can have this space. Because, baby, I don't want it no more. You keep your spirits, and your depressed soul. I wish you the best. I hope you found some light in your life. But this ain't for me.
How is it? Y'all have community bathrooms?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But my situation wasn't like yours. Now, apparently I've learned, you would be surprised, but girls are nastier than boys. So I live in a co-ed dorm. So literally the showers and stuff are for boys and girls. We shower with each other. The girls are the nasty ones. They leave their hair. And so y'all, everybody know I got a OCD. I'm a clean freak.
We know. You the director of the calf.
And so I was leaving notes like, please stop leaving your hair in the shower. Do you do this at your mama's house? Like, why is you embarrassing your parents? Like, I literally had my own cleaning supplies, and I was in there cleaning when I was like, you know what, I'm finna stop this because I am not the maid. I am not the maid. So when stuff got a little bit too uncleanly for me, my mama lived 30 minutes away, baby. I would take myself to the east side of Chicago and take my shower in the bath. It felt so good to not have to wear no shower shoes. I think I got PTSD because I be feeling wrong every time I step in my mama's shower without them shoes on.
I got PTSD too.
It feels so great.
But I still be cautious. I'd be like, people is nasty. People are not embarrassed to be dirty, and that's appalling.
That is appalling.
Are you not ashamed? Not
Of course not.
I witness people use the bathroom, everything, and don't wash their hands. I'd be like...
Or don't flush. How do you use the bathroom
and you don't flush the toilet? I witnessed the nastiest of girls. And I just feel like they need a whooping. You and your mama need a whooping. Because you nasty. So, long story short, this girl decided to take a number 2 in the shower. Not once, not 2, but 3 times. 3 times. And let me say this. Everybody who I told this story was like, well, was she drunk? I don't care what drug or liquor you had that night. You could have had 5 pills of perk for all I care. You don't go in the shower and take a number 2. That's ridiculous. And then y'all leave y'all pads out on the trash can. You don't put it in the trash can, and then you leave hair in the shower. That's so nasty to me. You are a young lady. You are a woman. Like, you're dirty. Like, that's dirty for you to do. Your mama needs to fight you.
I feel like my mom needs to come see these dorms because I used to get treated because I had like 3 water bottles on my dresser. Here they go. Ain't no man gonna want no woman who ain't clean. First of all, you ain't seen no dirty person.
No, for real. Because if ain't no man want a woman that ain't clean, ain't nobody in my dorm getting a man no time soon.
Because I had a water bottle sitting on my thing.
But it's like, it don't even be everybody in the dorm. It don't even be everybody in the dorm. It be like them few people that's consistently nasty, and we just don't know that you nasty. Because we don't have the opportunity to catch you on camera being nasty.
Oh, baby, I seen them. We make eye contact, and I get on the steak face. I be like, you should be ashamed of yourself.
No, I literally ask, like, why? Like, are you not going to? And they'll just look at me and they'll go back and they'll clean up their stuff because I'm like, make it make sense because our kitchen is at the bottom of the building, so it's in the basement. And girls would just leave it horrible. And I'm just like, you guys know that roaches travel. Like, roaches travel up. Like, just because you're on the 3rd floor doesn't mean that roaches can't get to you. And I told them, I said, I came here to get a degree, not to be the cleaning lady.
Y'all just made me remember of a story that's so vividly in my mind right about now.
Yes.
So she went home one weekend, right? And so my side of the room is so clean. If you see any video, everything together. And so I was just like, I can't live like this no more. So I took it upon myself to clean the room. I'm in there sweeping, got a little vacuum, whatever. And so I make her bed and stuff. So she kept her shoes out. We got huge closets. Like, the closet is huge. It ain't no reason why these shoes ain't put up and not in sight. So I go to put the shoes in the closet, y'all. And she got like 5 outfits. So I don't even know why.
Not 5 outfits.
Yep, she wore the same leggings every day. I bet if she took them off, they'd stand up by themselves. Anyways, I go to put the shoes in the closet, y'all, and it's like a pile of dirty dishes. I'm like, no, I just know this child. This is how you get roaches, ma'am. And we in a brand new building. When I tell you this building just got built, it's no reason for the stuff to look the way it is. So then I peeped that she don't even wash the dishes before. So I was in the bathroom, came out doing my little skin routine, whatever. She goes in the bathroom with the bowl. We have a whole kitchen, nice, stainless steel, everything. She can go up 4 more floors to the kitchen and wash the dish. She goes in there, y'all, she don't got no soap in her. She turns on the water with her bowl, turn the water off, take the stuff out the bowl. Then she gets a paper towel and wipe it out. I said, that's the face. That's the face. I looked at her.
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom.
Where people wash their hands, take showers, spit, brush their teeth in it. That's what she decided to wash her bowl.
She didn't even wash it.
Did she? Oh, she didn't have no soap. She rinsed it. I'm sorry.
She rinsed it and got a paper towel. And then proceeded to make her food in it, and she continued to do that.
Okay.
It's probably dishes still in that closet to this day.
We gonna start.
And let me come back and it's a critter in that room. We will be throwing it down.
Well, we gonna say hashtag pray for Candace's roommate. That's gonna be the hashtag.
Y'all, we need a prayer. What's
prayer
that?
line.
An altar call for her. You know how they do the morning prayers on the phone. I think I need all the saints, the mothers. To pray down on this baby. She needs to be touched by the Lord. I hope.
By the Lord. She need everything.
Because he the only one she too far gone.
Oh, she too far gone. Okay, y'all. Final takeaways from the first semester of college.
Oh, why I gotta go first?
You the one with all the stories.
Right, so.
I ain't really got no story. I mean, academic-wise, I'm no longer going to be a double major. I have no need to be a double major. It sounds nice though. When you tell, they be like, "Ooh," but that's the only thing that comes with it, other than being sleep deprived. I learned to take care of myself. We look forward to the future. Candace is getting an apartment.
Ooh.
I'm dead. I would say some final takeaways is that not everyone is for you. So find people that are genuinely for you because college is hard. So you want to be supported. Academically, I would say find or have a class that's like your release, essentially, because there are some classes that I be going through it. And I do have a couple classes where I can just fully release. And I'm ready to go back to school.
Oh.
Okay, let me tell you, because everyone keeps looking at me and my friends like we're crazy. I love college. See, here's the problem. I did not like high school like that. Like everyone else liked high school. I didn't like high school till senior year. I love college so much, but I feel like I love college because I like the school that I go to. Now, there might be certain days where I'm like, I need to get off of 350. I have to get off of Spelman. But there are, like, coming back from Thanksgiving break, I was like, I don't want to go back. Like, I don't want to go back home. Like, I love college. I like the school I go to. So that's one big takeaway. Like, you go to the school that makes you genuinely happy, but also go to the school that you can afford.
Yes, I want to feel that love.
Baby, I do not feel that because
I don't.
When
feel
I took that
love.
last final, baby, I skipped about that building. Tamaya came to come get me.
Yeah, like when they said it was time to go, I had my bags packed. Like my mom called me like when they said my plane left at 5 p.m. I was ready to leave at 1 to get to the airport.
Baby,
I want to have that love for my school. I don't have it, and I mean I might have to make some changes because I don't have that love. And people think I'm crazy, but I feel like you should love where you go.
Yeah.
You should. Or if you don't love it, then you should at least like it to a point where you feel like you want to make an impact on that campus and you want to be involved and you want to be there. I don't have that desire. I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Some days I just be like, I don't want to be here.
I just feel like my workload just made things terrible. Y'all do not be a double major if you don't have to be. Hear me loud and clear. It's not worth the sleep deprivation. It's not worth the stress. It just look good. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's about who you know and not what you know. Network, minor in something, or learn something on the side. But do not become a double major.
Also, like the major you're in. Because
Yeah.
I have
That is
people
so true.
That really impacts your college experience. Like, if you don't like the major you're in, you're not going to like school in general.
not.
And have a social life, because you pay to go to college, and yes, grades are important,
But
but
pay
you
for
also
an
pay for the
experience.
experience.
You do.
And it is possible to balance having good grades and having a social life. Like, I was living my best life in college, but I have all A's and 1B. So it's possible. But it's you can have a social life, but you can't do everything that's social. So you can't go to every party. You can't do everything that you want to do, because it's just not possible, because you also are paying for academics.
I also feel like when it comes to your major, do not go for what's making the most money,
That
because
is
you're going
true.
to make that money but hate every day you work. Follow your passion and the money will come along with it. Be blessed.
Yes. I think my biggest takeaway is that you don't have to have it all figured out. I feel like people be like, I gotta have this plan, I gotta have that plan. But in all honesty, like, things are gonna change. Your career path might change. What you like and don't like might change. So you don't have to have it all figured out. Kind of go with the flow, but still have passion, hard work ethic, drive, and some type of structure. But still go with the flow and allow yourself to embrace the changes that happen in your life. I think that's my biggest takeaway.
We'll be back for second semester.
We'll be back for second
It's still lit.
semester. Hopefully some changes happen in my life. Hopefully it's still lit for you. And hopefully you get a new roommate next semester. So prayers up
Or
for
no
that.
roommate, because I like being by myself.
Yes.
Yeah, because
alone
you
time.
said you were going to be roommates with Maddie, but I just recommend not being roommates with your friends. Because, like, me and one of my best friends, we go to college together, and she's in my room all day, every day. But when we get irritated of each other, we're able to go our separate ways.
When
That
me
is
and Maddie,
true.
when I mean we gonna be roommates, I mean like it's either gonna be an apartment. She got her own room, and
Oh, yeah,
I
that
got my
works.
own room.
That works. I like that.
We can't sit in the room with each other and just look at each other.
Because that can be stressful. But we're signing off, guys. Second semester. We'll be back. We'll keep you updated.
Right now we chilling.
Right now we chilling. Make sure you listen to Girlfriends Insider. Follow us on Instagram. What's y'all Instagrams?
I don't even like my name. It's been the same since 7th grade, but my Instagram handle is Candace Vibe, CANDACE Vibe. Yeah.
Wait, and mine is Haley Diana _ HAILEY Diana DIANN _
And then mine is Amber Anderson 3 _ AMBER ANDERSON. Bye, guys.